Hello students, today we are going to solve the problems based on the trigonometric ratios of exercise 8.1 chapter number 8 trigonometry class 10th. So let's start as we have done in earlier sessions. Last questions before question number 8. So here in this session we will start from question number 8. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. So as we have given triangle ABC is right angle triangle and angle B is 90 degree and 3 cot A is equal to 4, so we can write cot A is equal to 4 by 3. Now with respect to angle A, we have perpendicular is BC and base is AB. So cot A is base upon perpendicular, that is equal to AB upon BC. Now when the ratio of this side cot A is equal to 4 by 3 is given, so we can write AB is 4K and BC is 3K. In the right angle triangle by the Pythagoras theorem, we can write AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Then we put the values, so we get AC square is equal to 16K square plus 9K square, and addition of these two terms is 25K square. Then by taking the square root in both the sides, we get AC is equal to 5K. Now we have the values for hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. Now we can find the value for sine A with respect to A. Sine A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is equal to BC upon AC, and it is 3K upon 5K, and K will cancel out, so we get sine A is 3 by 5. In the same way, we can find cos A, that is base upon hypotenuse. With respect to A, base is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB upon AC is equal to 4K upon 5K. K and K will cancel out, so we have cos A is 4 by 5. Then similarly, we can find tan A, that is perpendicular upon base, is 3K upon 4K is 3 by 4. Now take the left hand side of the problem. It is given 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A. Now we can put the values for tan A, that is 3 by 4 whole square. So the left hand side of the given problem is 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square upon 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square. Then after squaring the term 3 by 4, we get 1 minus 9 by 16 upon 1 plus 9 by 16. As in the numerator, the LCM is 16, so we get the numerator is 16 minus 9 upon 16. And similarly, in the denominator, the LCM is 16, so denominator is 16 plus 9 upon 16. So 16 minus 9 in the numerator is 7 by 16, and 16 plus 9, the denominator is 25 by 16. Now, taking the reciprocal of these terms, we get 7 upon 16 into 16 upon 25. So 16 and 16 will cancel out. Finally, we get 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is 7 by 25. Now right hand side is given cos square A minus sin square A. So put the value for cos A is 4 by 5 and sin A is 3 by 5. So we get 4 by 5 whole square minus 3 by 5 whole square. And after squaring these two terms, we get 16 upon 25 minus 9 upon 25. And as the denominators are same, so we have the LCM is 25. So next step is 16 minus 9 upon 25, and subtraction of the 16 and 9, we get 7. So cos square A minus sin square A is 7 by 25. Now by the equation 1 and 2, we observe that both the left hand side and right hand sides are equal, that is 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. So we can say 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Now let's solve the question number 10. In the triangle PQR right angled at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter, PQ is 5 centimeter. Determine the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. So here we have to given the right angle triangle PQR, right angled at Q, and PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter, PQ is 5 centimeter, and QR. Now when we observe the figure right angled at Q, that meaning PR plus QR, that is hypotenuse and base, sum is given 25. So if we assume the base is x, so hypotenuse is 25 minus x, as this QR is x, so PR will be 25 minus x. So we have in right angle triangle PQR, by Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square, and put the values, we get 25 minus x whole square is equal to x square plus 5 square. Now this is 25 minus x whole square, we can take it as a minus b whole square. Then the identity a minus b whole square is a square plus minus 2ab plus b square. So open this one, we get 25 square, that is equal to 625, minus 2ab, that is 2 into 25 into x, that is 25 into 2, 50x plus x square. And this side, right hand side, 5 square is 25 plus x square. Now in both the sides we observe that x square is common, that is x square and x square will be cancelled out. So we get the next step is 625 minus 50 is equal to 25. Now after this 625 will transpose to the right hand side, so it will become 25 minus 625, and subtraction is minus 600 is equal to minus 50x. Now in both the sides there is a negative sign, so they will cancel out. So 50x is equal to 600. Then after we get x is 600 upon 50, so x is 12. Now x, that is equal to QR, so we have the value of QR or RQ is 12 centimeter, and PR we can find 25 minus x, that is 25 minus 12 is equal to 13 centimeter. So we have the values. Then after we have to find the sine of P, sine P. Now this is the sine P, so this P is an acute angle, so side opposite to this angle is RQ is the perpendicular, and hypotenuse is PR, so sine P is RQ upon PR, and value of RQ is 12 and PR is 13, so we get sine P is 12 by 13. Similarly cos P, with respect to angle P, the perpendicular is RQ and base is PQ, so base upon hypotenuse we get PQ upon PR, and PQ is 5 and PR is 13, so we get 5 upon 13 is the value for cos P. And the last 10 P is perpendicular upon base, so with respect to angle P we have RQ is the perpendicular and PQ is the base, so RQ upon PQ is equal to 12 upon 5. So here we get the values for sine P is 12 by 13, cos P is 5 by 13, and 10 P is 12 by 5.